Hello everyone, welcome back to another Brawl. Today we're doing Dovin the Grand Arbiter. It is a bit of an older commander from Ravnica Allegiance, but I've done the ones I was most interested in Tarkia, and now we're taking a break from Tarkia. We'll be back soon. There's probably a few more I want to explore, but I did want to go back to this one that I haven't done yet, but it has a similar vibe to decks I've done recently, which is the run a bunch of small cheap flyers and have a bunch of curiosity effects, so basically drawing extra cards and also your commander having an ability or synergy with that. So basically the +1 of Dovin means that whenever you deal damage to a player this turn, whenever a creature deals damage, you put a loyalty counter. So the idea is to plus it, get closer to 7, then do the 7, which is basically look at the top 10 and get 3 cards into your hand. So quite powerful. It makes tokens itself. It's not as powerful as other ones we've had in this position. I believe we've done the Kaito and we've done the Verbose Host. They by themselves have more powerful abilities than Dovin, but Dovin gives us access to white, which gives us a bunch of different flyers and better removal. We are only running 36 lands, 3 of which are spell lands, which fair enough, like our curve is 46 1-drops, so you know, almost half of our deck are 1-drops. So 36 lands should be enough. Might be a bit on the greedy side, but you know, you can be greedy once in a while. Greed has never hurt anyone, right? But yeah, just wanted a little break from Turkey. I still need to make a couple more from the Alchemy set, but I haven't gotten around to it. From the main set itself, there's not many calling to me anymore. If there's a specific one you would like to see my version of, I'm more than happy to take suggestions, not only from Turkey, but from any set. But yeah, I did want to explore this Dovin deck, which I've had built for a little while, just waiting for a downtime between sets to record, and I do believe we are at said downtime. Well, speaking of Tarkia, we're facing a Tarkia deck. We do have some removal that do hit quite well. Not in this hand, but it is a very solid hand. I think we just go flyer, flyer, flyer. Yeah, I think we go flyer, flyer, flyer. Well, I mean, not flyer, 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 but creature, 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 rather. It's a bit awkward, this Minas right now. I wouldn't mind drawing an untapped land. I think we do the compulsive research now. We'll tap the compulsive research just for funsies. Yes. And draw a card. Thank you. Unsubstantiated is not the worst, it's not the best. Very likely that my Mist Cloak Hero dies. It doesn't, I'll take it. We get another turn with it, another card. I don't think I'd do the Curiosity. I think I'd rather hold up the Unsubstantiate right now. Actually, I can just bounce it once it resolves. Now we'll counter it. It's fine. Because we can still counter even if they have like a Cavern of Souls. We could come into it, like if we get 5th mana, we can go sword, play and equip is the main goal. I kind of don't want to play the sword without equipping. If they try to kill my Mist Cloak Herald, I can bounce, remove to the hand, just tempo them. I can go Dovin. I'll let that resolve. There's a chance they're missing a land drop here. And if that's the case, I can bounce the Scrap Gorger to the hand. And I think that would be worthwhile. Okay, they're not missing a land, they're just choosing to play it after casting that spell for some reason. Maybe it's a removal spell. Okay, they chose to take 3 damage. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything then if they're choosing to take the damage. I'll just untap. And let's spread the love around. Let's put the Curiosity here. Cool, we're gonna draw 2 cards here. We're not putting that much pressure on them, as in damage wise. They do have a removal spell, I assume. No, they don't. Okay, that's great. Draw 2 cards. Like a hard counter would be nice. I won't say no to an actual land so I can hold the sink. Take action. Fairy Seer is not bad, but no hard counter. Okay, that one is nice. I will get a Hallowed Fountain. Our life total shouldn't be an issue this game. So we can't afford to just fetch a Hallowed Fountain here. I will play the Fairy Seer, I feel like. I think we do need to add another something to the board. So we'll play the Fairy Seer. I don't know why I fetch, honestly. There was no need. Kaito, it's not bad. I don't want the mission. Actually, mission. No, I honestly, I'll keep the Kaito, but I don't think it's even correct to keep the Kaito. Mostly okay, they even chose not to take a card away with the Scrap Gorger. Mostly because I think we have a solid board in the sense we're getting card advantage. We're not doing that much damage. And we kind of just want interaction at this point. I think. Just keep up pressure and keep tempoing the opponent. So that's why I can't speak. The mission card. I don't think it's the right one. Tapping out. 3-1 flying. Sure, you got me. I've been gotten. Is that it? You're not attacking for obvious reasons. Cool. Can you take it back to your hand? You could counter this. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Sure, that's fine. It gets tapped, so that's very good for us. I could go Sword of Body of Mine then now. I think that's a good point. Although, we gotta put it on the Fairy Seer. So we'll do that. We cannot put it on either one of these, otherwise we're gonna lose the equipments, the auras. So spread the love around. Mill opponent for 10. Get a 2/2, draw 2 cards. Another sword is nice. Very awkward swords with the Curiosity and the combat research, but still fine as is. We do lose our sync. We do lose the only. I guess we do have the cleric that can tap a creature. Okay, that's fine. Don't care. Interesting they would put on warrior. I wouldn't suppose that deck has too many more warriors. Wow, that's so gross, man. Not the end of the world, but very gross. We can rebuild though, so we can make 3/1/1 flyers. Yeah, let's make 3/1/1 fly. Oh, make 2/1/1 flyers and play a Dovin. Yeah, let's do that. And also we'll make a flyer, but we'll have a Dovin on board, so that's fine. Now we see what they do and we go from there. Interesting Blood on the Snow while you're playing normal basics. Seems wrong, but what do I know? I can play both swords and equip, but then this could get so many cards as well is the issue. So actually we just put that here because it has vigilance. Let's plus this, which might be wrong, but you know, c'est la vie if it is. We're getting an extra blocker here as well. Another 10 from the opponent. Yeah, I should have played this pre-combat. That was a mistake. Sorry, I was maybe thinking there was another option. This was definitely a mistake, but it's fine. I think I'm gonna hold that one. I should have played this pre-combat so you would have 3 more loyalty counters on it. Yeah, I definitely chose the worst line. Yeah, the worst timing. Sure, I'll block with everything, I guess. All creatures must block, or did I? Oh, I didn't have to block with all creatures, but it's okay. I'm fine blocking with all creatures. You can kill both of my tokens. I guess I should have only blocked with 1 token. I guess it doesn't matter as well. I think yeah, we got the win here without the sword. They kill both. 5. Oh, I would have if I wasn't silly, but now I do still have the win because I do have the sword, so it doesn't matter. So Sword of Fire and Ice, equip here. Move to combat, I guess it doesn't really matter. Attack for exactly 7, but the Sword of Fire and Ice would deal the extra 2 if that was the case. Whew, okay, we got there. Not an easy matchup per se, you know, indestructible creatures are very tough. But our evasion proved to be good enough. Oh, we got a pack, nice. Nice city, nice city, nice. Yeah, good start, you know, 1-0, always happy to win the first game. It's always the worst when, you know, because I assume you guys join the video, you're gonna watch the first game, maybe the first couple games, and then if I lose the first one, it's just like, ah, this deck is crap. But I like this deck. I know I like this style of deck, you know, I've played it a few different versions now, and I do like this tempo-y game plan, if you will. This tempo-y game plan, yeah, that's a good way to put it. God, I have so many things on my whiteboard to do today. Can I finish that all today? Probably not. But I'm gonna do my best, which isn't very good, but it's all I got to offer. So, you know, here we are. God, I have so many things to do. Nice. Ooh, loot. Old loot. Mid loot? No, this is the original loot. OG loot. Yeah, OG loot. It's a keep. Not particularly excited about this keep, but it's a keep. I wouldn't mind another if I draw a flyer this turn. If I can draw any creature this turn. 1-drop creature, sorry, let's be very specific. Yeah, no, not that. So we're gonna play the Duskborn, we'll play this Sink tapped. Pass the turn, next turn we'll go Dovin, the following turn we'll go Coastal. Green. That one is actually quite annoying. Funny enough, that one is quite annoying. So I will minus the Dovin then at this point. Make a token instead. Because then the Coastal Piracy is better. Push 1 damage, gain 1 life, doesn't really matter, but you know, we'll take it anyway. Oh, that one is annoying. Okay, I do need, please don't be a fetch land. It's always a fetch land, isn't it? Okay, I think we go Coastal Piracy anyway. Just draw cards, fill our hand a little bit. I think that's the position we need to be in. Oh god, what else do you have, opponent? Have I removed my Dovin? Sure, you got me. Okay, sure. That's it? Okay, thank you. At least that's that. We'll plus the Dovin and we'll Coastal Piracy, draw a few cards here. Draw 3 cards. Dovin gets 3 counters. Yes, I will choose to draw 3 cards. Thank you very much. Not exactly what I was looking for. All the flyers that I wanted on turn 2, they're choosing to show up now. A bit awkward, but you know, c'est la vie. Please don't have another fetch land. Okay, at least they don't have this another fetch land. We're not comfortable, but we're not dead in the water. Actually, we're fine. We're fine. Depends what they have here as well, I guess. Could it be a board wipe? I don't think so. Not in these colors. Not in this particular deck. I can topple guys to get rid of that. That's fine. That I don't care. The plan would be to unable to scream on the loot, right? I mean, they might have a counter spell, at which point I can't do anything anyway. Okay, they don't have a counter spell, so we do get to unable to scream the loot. Okay. Ooh, okay, does that change things? 2, 3, 4. And I can play a flyer as well. Cool, so we'll do that. We'll unable to scream here. As long as they don't have a counter spell. Play the 1. Thanks. We can play this on... Actually, I don't know. Okay, we'll kill this guy, that's for certain. We can decide post-combat which one we play. Let's get more information by attacking and drawing 3 cards. Cool. Dovin is up to 7 now, so next turn we might be able to alter it if we so choose. Do any of these change what I want to play? No, really? Do I have? I don't have. Let's play the Pteramander, I guess. I think we're in a very good position. The Jove is annoying, but not a fetch land at least. Okay, at least it wasn't a fetch land. Like, this isn't... I mean, it's fine. This is actually super fine. One has a lot of mana, but like, that's fine. As long as we don't have some weird one-sided board wipe. When you cast a second no creature spell, what is the... Flashback until the end of turn. Okay, that's fine as well. Couldn't care less. I think we're just gonna take the ultimate now. Let's not. Let's see what we find. Counter spell is nice. Do I have a land dropping hand? I do have a land dropping hand. Let's take the sailor and the blade, I guess. It's not great actually. Swing for 4. Draw 4 cards. See if we can find anything broken or not. Just some more flyers. I mean, not more flyers, not bad by any means. Pixie, not really what I'm looking for. We'll play that. We have plenty of life. We have 6 mana to work with, and I do want to hold up 2 mana, 2 blue mana. So keep that in mind. Fairy Seer. No, that's fine. I have enough. So we have to play the Pixie. Now let's play the Fairy Guide Mother and pass the turn. And turn we'll discard. Oh, nice. Reprieve we'll take. We'll discard the Miscloaked and the assistant. God, I have so many creatures, but I have so little power. It's crazy. I have 8 creatures and only 8 power. Don't care. Could not care less. Opponent is playing 0 meaningful spells so far. And if flip this, do I care? I don't think I care either. Target creature power 4 greater. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 3 damage. You can't do that. He has 3 power, not 4, so that doesn't work. Cool. Cool. Well, I mean, we're gonna draw 8 cards next turn. So, no. Very good position, very good position. Deck is doing its thing so far. Deck is doing its thing. But that is somewhat of the issue of this kind of deck. We had 8 freaking creatures, and we were only threatening 8 damage. It is a bit like, maybe I'm supposed to run some kind of flyer lord or something like that. But you know, the commander itself doesn't care about it. So, God, why can't I speak today? I was speaking another language at work, so I'm getting a little confused. It's a good hand, but it's just low on the creatures. But we have a lot of them, so this will be fine. The correct play here is to fetch a Hallowed Fountain, so next turn I can fetch a Meticulous Archive. So I fetch the Hallowed Fountain, I can play the Ghoul here. Next turn I can play the Pixie and use the Arid Mesa to fetch the Archive. Because otherwise, if I went for the island next turn, I need to fetch a white source, and then I kind of don't have a rampy creature. Okay, I can't do anything anyway, so that's better, I guess. That makes me feel less bad. That one is not bad. To the point that I think I will hold up these 2 rather than playing the Pixie. Because opponent could start going silly mode. I think we are committed here. I think we will Dovin's Veto. No, let's unsubstantiate. Let's tempo here. Remand is nice. We'll play the Pixie, not bounce anything. Submit 0. Hold up both Remand and Dovin's Veto. If they ramp a growth, I will allow it to happen this time around. I'm not gonna fight it. Yeah, we'll remand you. Take it back now, y'all. Don't really have much choice, do I? Maybe I should have Dovin's Veto there. Yeah, I probably should have Dovin's Veto. That's probably the right play. We're just not getting any advantage and we're not putting enough pressure, so yeah, this is probably not a good position. We'll Dovin's Veto this time. Toxic Deluge for 1 life. Oh, okay, that one is actually kind of annoying, but I will counter it though. If we draw a land, that wouldn't be bad. I get to Dovin. Dovin minus make a creature. Yeah, no, I definitely misplayed this game. Yeah, I've misplayed really bad. We are very likely to lose, and it's my fault. I've played very, very poorly. Yeah, I think Dovin's veto. I think at this point we're kind of committed since I've messed up so bad. Let's see, we just kind of have to do this. There's no choice. They're gonna Toxic Deluge for 1. I will counter it. But I have played very, very poorly. This has not been a good showing this game. I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not happy with it at all. Let's see if we can salvage it somewhat, but I don't think so. I think we're kind of dead. But it's my fault. I played very, very poorly. I don't know what we can find here that would really change things. At least they put the dragons in the hand. Let them do it. We put them down to 8. Yeah, we're just not gonna have enough damage, are we? They get one of the dragons that gain life. There's at least 2 that spring to mind. None of those. Well, that one kind of does. Cool. I mean, we're super dead. We're super duper dead. We're super dead. We're super dead. Any kind of card that would draw me 3, like Enduring Curiosity, Thassa's Binding. What? I'm empty-handed, my friend. Okay, I'll take it. Like, there's no way they're conceding here, right? Why are you ever conceding here? You just play Dramoka next turn and I'll probably just die. I'll take it. I mean, I won't say no to opponent making an error there. I play very poorly. Like, disregard the game. I made a lot of mistakes. We'll play tighter this time around. Let's do a little bit. No, concentrate, you know. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. There we go. I'm fine now. It's been a long week. It's only Monday, but it's been a very long week. I am tired. I made poor decisions this week, and not in as in like I made mistakes. I just woke up at 7:30, both Saturday and Sunday, because I wanted to maximize my time this weekend for the things I needed to do, which I did them, which great, well done me. But now I'm just very sleepy because I woke up so early, so many days in a row. Lamb is gonna be toughy. It's gonna be a toughie. We do have the triple flyer, which is kind of what we want in this deck. Huh? We could go GT on 2. Nah, we probably never go GT on 2. That seems wrong. Okay, you got me. Yeah, I mean the authority is gonna gain enough life. We are not gonna be able to. Please don't have a turn 2 ramp. That's the only thing else for. Okay, cool. I would have conceded, I think, the turn 2 ramp. 1000 face shadow thing. I could hold spell pierce, but that seems wrong. So we're actually just gonna play. We're actually just gonna play the spy here, and hopefully don't have some kind of board wipe. Next time, go Kaito plus. Yeah, we go Kaito plus. As long as they don't play a creature. Okay. Maybe they're missing the 3rd land. I'll take it. Maybe they thought I was on a different deck. Oh, we completed Brawling Mage. Let's go. Yay. The good thing about playing unorthodox commanders, as in commanders you don't face very often, people make wrong decisions when mulliganing against you, because they saw the Dovin. Maybe they thought I would be like an artifact deck. I guess not, but maybe. Like, you just don't know what to expect from your opponent. In the same vein, if you're playing like the Fairy Hero of Dominaria as your commander, for example, but you have a blue-white aggressive deck, you're gonna catch people off guard, and they're gonna keep hands that are good against control and terrible against creature-based decks, because you're playing the Fairy Hero of Dominaria. Why are you playing that? And actually, just saying that, now I kind of want to build that deck. Ooh, that could be an interesting video. I take a commonly known as a control commander and make an aggressive deck, or take a commonly known as an aggressive commander and build a control deck, like a Ragavan mono red control deck. That sounds terrible. I'm not gonna do that one. But you know the general idea of that, like throwing your opponent for loops, is in the same vein. If you played Historic or Pioneer, any of those formats with companions, you made a deduced. Deduced? You deduced what your opponent was playing by the companion they had, which obviously gave you an advantage there. Wow, double tap land, no thanks. 5 flyers. I'm assuming opponent's gonna play a lot of Wraths, so that's gonna be a problem, but I want a land and I want a Coastal Piracy. I will take the land. Not Coastal Piracy, but Coastal Piracy effect. Next turn, we... Actually, that was a mistake-ish. But it works out because I get to play the Mockingbird and copy the Fairy Seer. I don't want either of... Oh, I should have fetched first, shouldn't I? God, didn't I say I was gonna play Titan? No, actually that was the previous game. This game I did not promise to play Titan. I mean, I think our life total is not likely to matter, so we'll take that one. Just don't have it. Oh, they have a counter spell, don't they? I mean, we're not in a world where we're playing around counter spell. I'm sorry. That's fine. I mean, I can't do anything. I can't play more 1/1 flyers and expect to win, so I do need to play into the counter spell. Not a land and no more flyers, please. God, this is terrible. I mean, we're committed, right? You can count. I mean, you probably, if they have the damnation, we will concede. Any kind of board wipe, we will concede. Cool. We live to fight another day. No counter spell on our side, so we just keep doing what we're doing. We'll play the Swooping Lookout. We are conceding to any board wipe. Like, this is not gonna change. Opponent has a board wipe, we're conceding. Like, it's just, there's nothing I can do. If they board wipe, we lose. We're not gonna play it out. Do you have it? There you go, you win. Cool. And it's an unfortunate hand against, yeah, control. We're obviously gonna struggle. We're gonna need some card advantage. We don't have it. We need our commander to stick. It doesn't. We don't get to play around it because I can't just take a turn off when we're not even imposing that much pressure. So it was either we dodge the Wrath, draw a counter spell, which we did not, or we resolve our commander. So we did none of the three. So we're bound to lose. But yeah, no, we couldn't keep the first hand with double tap land. Unfortunate, but that's okay. You were running very hard, you're bound to run a little cold. The weather does change from time to time. But yeah, let's see if we can get another cool game to round off this deck. If you do enjoy it, if you are enjoying it, do leave a like, do subscribe, do let me know. Deck list as always is in the description. Using Moxfield, which took ages to start using Moxfield. It's a lot better than Goldfish. As much as I love Goldfish and the Goldfish guys, the deck builder, deck sporter, the whole deck area leaves a lot to be desired. This could be fine. Not on the draw, not with this hand. We need interaction, so a counter spell or two. And we need pressure. We do lose a bit of the pressure by being on the draw, but I think that's gonna be okay. We do have that. Okay, this is a keep. It's nothing insane, but it's good. Ugh, really? The amount of times I see opponents having Devourer of Destiny in their opener, it's not insane, but it's more than I would like. Considering, you know, it's a 100 card deck. At least they didn't have Ugin's Labyrinth. I've also been seeing a lot of people playing Ugin having Ugin's Labyrinth from turn 1, which is very annoying because, you know, the odds are not that great, but they seem to get it every time. I should have used this one to fetch. That was actually kind of a mistake. Discard a card. Oh wait, they don't. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. I am an idiot. Ganjo. I will hold this for another turn if I can afford. If we're on the play, I think we'll be in such an insane spot. On the draw, we might be 1 mana. Sure, nothing I can do about that. We'll play this now. We'll plus it. Next turn we can -7. Let's see if we can find some more good interaction. It's It's a bit awkward with the first strike, isn't it? Yeah, we are hoping to find some more counter spells. I think that's the best way for us in this matchup. Because I am assuming, yeah, as assumed, they are gonna play the Ugin next turn. Jeez, that's a lot of... Okay, combat research. Ah, my mana being awkward, isn't it? My mana is being so freaking awkward. Anyways, we'll Dovin here, we'll take action. Is there any way to deal with those things? I have a remand, which is not that great. Kirapur is not bad. This gets a blue source. And I'll take the remand. So attack for 3, which is not a lot of pressure, unfortunately. We'll play the Hope. We'll play this one as well. They play the Ugin, I counterspell the Ugin, I do lose one of my creatures in the process. Cool. Which one are you gonna kill? Doesn't really matter, they're all the same. Yeah, it killed the first striker. Fall there. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it's meaningless. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Choose one. Thank you. They really took the time there when it really did not matter. Counter spell. I do want to find more counters. That would be kind of necessary. That seems insane. Why are you conceding? Just cast it again the next turn. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take the win against Ugin. Not an easy matchup when we managed to get there. Honestly, very good showing from the deck. I'm pleasantly surprised. I expected it to do well, not this well. That has been the case in the past couple of videos. My decks have been overperforming my expectations, which I'm like, oh, a mythic wildcard. So, yes, I'm excited. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like, to subscribe, deck list in the description. I think this deck is solid. I do prefer the verbose host and the Kaito versions, but I do like having access to white. It does give you a little bit of spice. But yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday for midweek and Friday for Brawl. Until then, adieu.